Hi, it's me. I don't have Mr. Thompson here to help me, but I do have Chewy as my new friend. Chewy, are you going to help me with research? Thanks. So my project that I'm researching is algae biofuel. And the question that I'm in charge of researching is this. What is it and how does it work? So I'm going to show you how to do a good Google search. So I'm going to type in algae biofuel and see what comes up. Now you can see it gives me this AI overview, but the AI overview is not a resource. These are the resources over here. So I'm going to click show all and you can see where it got it from. This is Reddit. So I know that it's taking it from a resource that's not the best resource. Reddit is an okay resource. Sometimes it lists where the information comes from. This is from Hakai magazine, and then this is Wikipedia. I'm going to scroll down and keep going. Okay, this one looks a little better. This is National Institutes of Health, Challenges and Potential. I like this one, so I'm going to click on this website. Now, this is a scientific journal. This is one of the best resources you can use to do science research. The only problem is this might be in too high of a language for you. So you could try to use something like this, but one strategy I found that works when I'm trying to find stuff for my 6th grade students to use is I type in for kids. And now I've got some resources over here. This is earth.org kids. What are biofuels? And then we've got Canoe's algae biofuel facts for kids. I like this one or this one, Britannica Kids. This might be a good one to use. This is just talking about algae though. It's not talking about it as a fuel. So I'm gonna try this one. So as you can see that I have to click on multiple links to try to find something. It's not gonna be just the first answer that I find. Ooh, this is a good one. It says, what is algae biofuel? So I'm going to read this and then I'm going to write it in my own words on here. And I have to take down the resource that I'm using, canoes.com. So I'm typing, that was my research that I was going to use, but I decided I don't like it because it's too high of a level, so I crossed it out and I wrote canoes.com. And then I'm going to read what it is, and I'm going to summarize it in my own words, and I'm going to write it in detail, write the detail in bullets. Now I could also type in here, how does it work? And then I'm going to see what else comes up, maybe something that I didn't find before. This is the Department of Energy. That's a good one. 5 things you need to know about algae. I'm going to click on this one and see if this is a good level for me to read. Has a video I could watch to help me understand it better. Ooh, this is a good one. How do you make fuel from algae? So I'm going to write that on here, energy.gov. So my 2 resources so far that I found to answer my one question, canoes.com and energy.gov. And I'm going to read this. I'm going to write it in my own words. If I'm having trouble understanding it, I could actually have AI put it in 6th grade language for me. I don't know what AI works for you at school, but I'm going to go to ChatGPT right now. And I'm going to say, put this in 6th grade language. Now what I can do is I can read this. It's easier for me to understand and read, and then I'm going to write that in my own words on here in simpler terms so that I can use it for my presentation. hopefully that helps. How do I get out of here?